Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be meeting Marjorie, the 25-year-old real estate investor.
Smash that like button, hit subscribe.
Hey! Alright, so this actually isn't Marjorie's first home. This is her second rental property that we're going to be touring. But first, let's just get to know her a little bit first, and then we'll kind of dive into the numbers. Alright, Marjorie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started?
Yeah, so I'm from Peru originally, but I grew up in Utah, and I went to school at BYU. Alright, so when I was 21, I actually started a car dealership with my dad, and that was something that helped me to get to the point where I am now. I graduated from BYU from the Entrepreneurial Management program, but because of this car dealership, the business that we started with my dad, I was able to get on payroll, and because of that, I was able to get approved for a home. And what I've been doing has just been purchasing a home, living in it for a year, and then doing that again. And that is kind of my plan for the next 5 or 6 years.
Alright, so now we're going to be walking through the house and kind of show you what Marjorie just purchased and kind of the numbers behind it and how that's going to help her get some passive income.
Welcome!
Alright, give us the tour, Marjorie.
Alright, so this home has 2,400 square feet, and this is the living room right here. It has a fireplace right there as well. We move in here. The first floor is separate from the basement. It has a basement apartment. First floor, there's just one restroom with one vanity, but
oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, about a 72-inch vanity. And then we have, in the first floor, we have 2 rooms that are renovated as well. This is a 1946 built, but it has been renovated by the last previous owner that I purchased it from. This is the master bedroom here, and then there's a small walk-in closet as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. So most of this apartment was already renovated when you got it?
Yeah, so it was a turnkey home that I purchased.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, just because I knew I didn't have the money to renovate right now. This is the second room. It's a bit smaller, but it still has a pretty good, decent size closet. That's what it's called.
Closet, yes. Perfect. Hey, look at that. Awesome. No, yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. So 2 rooms so far, a nice living room with a fireplace.
And then this is our kitchen right here. And
pretty
it's
nice.
Renovated kitchen.
Yeah, pretty renovated, nice. You don't have to spend any money on those renovations. Pretty nice kitchen, honestly. All new appliances, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Awesome.
And then we also have just a small area for a living or a dining table right here.
Gotcha, yeah. No, perfect. This is a good space. So this is the top level.
Yes.
There's a basement level as well.
Yes, I wanted to show you really quick. The previous owner, what he did is he blocked off the bottom of this house.
Okay.
And then he just installed outlets so that way we can put a dryer and washer as well.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so that kind of go right here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the only thing you need to purchase for this is the washer dryer.
Yes, and then some more downstairs, but I can show you.
Gotcha. Awesome. So you plan to rent this top unit out?
Yes.
How much do you plan on renting it out for?
For about $1,450.
$1,450. Is that pretty fair for the market around here?
It might be a bit higher. I'm just gonna shoot my shot and see if that will work. If
Fair
not,
enough.
I'll definitely go down. Another option that I have is Airbnb. I just wouldn't want to do it right now until the summer, just because February is probably the lowest month that they rent out.
Awesome. And to the basement, to the bottom level we go.
So it has a separate entrance. There's just one entrance down here.
We got a nice stove outside. Is that garbage or where is that stove going?
I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. I haven't had time to.
Yeah, so Marjorie just closed on this house, and this is actually her second property that she's purchased, apart from the one she lives in, which we'll talk about later.
Yes.
Also, nice carpeted area.
Yeah, so it has been renovated as here as well. It's a smaller space for sure, but this is a living space. And this is the bigger, or this is another room. There's also a bigger closet here as well in comparison to the top ones.
Gotcha, gotcha.
The ceilings are a little bit low, but I feel like the white paint makes it a bit bigger, so that's
right.
nice. This kitchen is not really renovated. We're gonna put some appliances here as well.
Okay, so most of the renovations will need to be here at the kitchen.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably not gonna touch that right now.
So like a stove here and...
The stove here, a fridge, and then hopefully in the future we'll just get rid of these cabinets and replace.
Okay, gotcha. So a little renovation needed here. How much do you think that'll cost you?
Right here?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably like $2,000 to $3,000.
Okay, so about 2,000-3,000 to renovate, but top level is completely ready.
Yeah, so that's the nice part. This is the second room down here, and the only sucky part about this house is that it has a, just like the, what is it called? The units of the AC,
Oh, it doesn't have central air?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they
just
got
that.
little machines in the windows.
I'm not sure what happened here, but they did this into a small closet. I think it's just the water line.
Oh,
And then,
fun.
yeah.
Maybe makeshift shower.
Anyways, and then there's the closet. It's a very small closet, but I think what they had done here before is they had just put a closet here so they can store more clothes.
Right, fair.
So I think what I'm gonna do down here, well, I guess let me show you one more room.
Okay.
This used to be a bigger storage. I mean, it's not bad for a room, but then there's this, because this is where the stairs kind of go down.
Oh, so it's like under the stairs.
Yeah, and so I think before what they had done is that they put rods, so they can hang their clothes and make it into like a smaller closet. But
Gotcha.
I feel like this is a pretty decent room.
Yeah, this wouldn't be too bad for a room, honestly.
There's windows.
Like a, kid's room or something.
Yeah, and then this is just a really gross storage unit, but
Yes.
like too.
So little renovation down here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So then that's it. And actually no, that's not. We
One more.
have the water here, but there also plugs in so we can put a washer and dryer as well. So each unit has their own washer and dryer, their own kitchen, their own bathrooms, their own water heater as well, I think.
Gotcha. There's 2 bedrooms down here, possibly a 3rd room here in the old storage room.
Oh, and yeah, let me show you the bathroom. There's a bathroom. The only second part about this bathroom is that in the middle of the living room, but if you go in.
Oh, it's kind of got like a curved walk-in.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's not too bad of a bathroom though.
Yeah, it's not
know,
bad.
It's
I think they redid the floors
pretty
too,
acceptable.
which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah. All right, so 2, possibly 3 bedrooms down here. How much do you think you could rent this out for?
I know, I've been thinking about this too, but I think I'm gonna rent it out by room, and I think this one I'm gonna try and get about 5.
And a little background, we're kind of in a college town, so renting out the rooms is not too difficult. So you think maybe like, how much per room you think you'd rent it for?
I think I would rent this one about $500 to $550.
Okay.
And then up here, I think I want to get here around like, I'm gonna stretch it and say like 15.5 to 15.6. I know the bathroom. I want to put 2 people here.
Okay.
And charge about like $350 per room.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then here
makes
around
sense. So you need to redo this one a little bit and do this as single room. So technically, potentially 4 people living down here. Perfect. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the numbers. So how much did you buy the house for?
I bought this for $475.
$475. And how much? What kind of down payment did you have?
I did a 5% down payment.
5% down payment. So that's like what?
24.9, 25 almost.
25,000 almost. Yeah, I trust your math.
And then I also put down closing costs because the seller wouldn't budge with me with anything.
And how much was that?
It was about $7,000.
7,000. So
Yeah.
almost 27,000 down. What kind of interest rate did you get on this house?
Oh, that was the sucky part because interest in 2022 have increased.
Right.
So my last house was 1.99, I believe, and now this one was at 2.6.
Okay, that's still pretty low though.
Or sorry, 3.6.
3.6. Oh, okay. That, I mean, could be higher. I've heard of worse. So about 1,600 potentially for this bottom level.
Yeah.
So 1,600 down here, 1,400 up top. So $3,000 a month in rent.
Yes. And my mortgage is 23.
23, so that'd be $700 in cash.
Yeah, about, or 650, I think. So yeah, that was kind of the goal when I was looking at this house, is just, especially in the market, trying to make at least.
Yeah,
like
and the market here in Utah is pretty crazy. House prices are insane. But okay, so basically you're gonna be owning this house for free, paid by for rent, making, you know, a couple $100 extra every month while earning appreciation to upgrade to something bigger.
Yes.
I don't know, rental property seems like a pretty good bet to me.
Now we're going to be talking a little about the house that she already owns and that lives in and pretty much lives for free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's talk a little bit about that then.
All right, so we're going to be going back up to the top level, but while we're going up, we're going to talk a little bit about the place Marjorie already lives and pretty much lives for free. Oh, what does this say? We love you, Rob. Awesome.
That's the previous owner.
Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the condo you live in right now. Not too far from here.
No, it's actually like 3-minute drive. And it's pretty nice to be that close. But I purchased that home back in May. So I didn't actually wait for the full year to purchase the other home, or to purchase this home, but it's been pretty nice. It's been pretty good. Everybody there, like, I had an open house, and everybody that is living with me right now is awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
So how much did you buy that house for?
Yeah, that house I purchased for $380, and at the time I put a 3% down, which was about $11,400, $11,500.
Because it was owner occupied, so you could do a lower down payment.
Right. Yeah. And so with that one, I was able to actually do over the summer Airbnb and then rented it out, and
Okay.
It's been really nice.
Perfect. So how much is your monthly mortgage payment on that house?
It's $1,850, but then $140 for my HOA.
Okay, gotcha. And so then so you have 4 other people living with you?
Mm-hmm.
And how much rent do you charge them?
Yeah, I get about $1,750 a month. And
Okay.
so out of pocket I pay about $250.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not a pretty bad, yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
You know, living for $250 a month, owning a house, sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. And then I have a smaller closet room that I've rented out to friends, just like month base. And so that's just kind of, I mean, it's not something that I can count because it's just very...
Sure.
Not
Yeah, it
reliable.
depends. It's not very reliable, yeah. All right, before we go, let's talk a little bit about the difficulties you have being a landlord / property manager for these rental properties. Has anybody ever just not paid rent or trashed the place? What have you faced?
I mean, somebody asked me if they could bring a puppy into the property.
Ooh,
And
pets.
yeah, and I thought it was going to be a good idea because they promised me that it would be trained and it was going to be fine. And it didn't happen that way, so and it sucks because I live with them, so I have to kind of...
Right, nothing against the person, just,
Right.
you know, pets can be difficult.
Yeah, and especially with property. So with this one, I'm not going to have pets. And
Fair enough.
as far as like renters go, I mean, I had an open house, and since I was going to live with them, then I was able to choose who I wanted to be my property. And I think I'll do the same thing with this one too. I'll have an open house, get to meet the people, and if I feel like they're a good fit for my home, then I'll get them. It doesn't matter who came first, and I think that's really important. Look out for yourself and also the property.
Right, make sure you're getting good tenants and
Yeah.
make sure you well, hey, you live and learn, right? So now you know not to bring pets into your future rental properties, huh?
Yeah.
So what is your process going to be to find renters for this property?
Facebook Market, it's pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of like difficulty filling it in. I think I'm just trying to see what would be the highest I could rent it for.
So what are your like long-term goals with rental real estate?
That's a good question. I think for right now would just be hold value on these houses, sell, and the difference put into bigger investment properties like apartment complexes or whatever it may be.
So kind of make money off of appreciation, and then kind of through renovations or improvements or just time in the market, and then kind of do like maybe like a 1039 exchange and upgrade.
Yeah.
So what are your long-term goals for real estate, or just your long-term goals in general? How's real estate going to help you reach those?
So I actually want to have different streams of income throughout my life, and real estate right now is helping me gain one more. And I was just always appreciated, or I've always wanted financial stability, just because in my home growing up we didn't have it. And so that is a goal of mine to be able to do that, and I feel like real estate is going to help me get there. One of the things that I always encourage my friends is to be with people that are supportive, and so I feel like my network right now are people who are always willing to be there for me and just being like, that's great and you should do it, and you know, it's not something that they're holding me back or making me scared. And especially my parents, they're people who support me with everything that I do. They never make me feel scared or anything like that. So I think that's very important to find people that will help you just be like, just do it and be supportive, because you're never really going to find the perfect thing. You're just going to have to throw yourself out there and just do it and just risk it, because I think high risk, high reward. So just that's something that I always do. I'm just doing it. And smash that like button, hit subscribe.
Hey, smash the like button. Thank you, Marjorie, for taking the time to do this interview / walkthrough. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about rental real estate and the potential it has for appreciation, living for free, and just making a little bit of cash flow every month. So if you appreciated this video, please leave a comment. Let me know what we could do to improve. This is kind of the first video I've done like this, so a little rough around the edges, but hopefully you got some value out of it. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.